I tell you, I am learning a lot about wedding cakes.
See, now you're ready.
To get married again?
No, to guide your friends.
To guide your friends,
right. Yeah.
Great to have Christy McLaughlin from Molly Cakes in Burlington on the show. Look at some of these cakes. These are absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Christy. Okay, so how do you transport these on
Very
wedding day?
carefully.
Yeah.
Very carefully, yeah. Some of the bigger cakes we take separately, and then we stack and assemble on site.
Okay. What's the difference between these cakes and the ones that are in front of you?
So these cakes are finished in buttercream. So this would be what would be called a buttercream based cake. And these ones are finished in fondant. So they have buttercream, but then they have fondant over top.
Because how much is it taste? How much is it look? How much is it style? Like, how do you choose what you want for your wedding cake?
With whether choosing between buttercream and between fondant, you're choosing because of aesthetic, right? If you're just trying to decide based on flavor alone, then you go with buttercream.
Right. It's
right?
Just going to taste better.
It's just easier. But if you want to look, then you go with fondant. And just remember, not everybody is going to get a piece of cake with fondant. So it shouldn't really factor in. And it still has buttercream, so you just peel off the fondant if you don't like it.
Do people want to eat wedding cake on their wedding night?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, right. because you do want them to enjoy the cake, not just the look of the cake.
Oh, no. It's about flavor as well. Like, it has to taste good. I like to say it's a delicious memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
You brought some cake for us here.
I
in
sure
front of us.
did.
I love that is carrot cake,
The
right?
carrot, yeah.
Can I
That's
go in
carrot.
on that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So that's carrot with a cream cheese buttercream.
Nice. What else do you have for us?
We've got white chocolate raspberry right beside that.
Ooh, nice.
And then there's a lemon, classic lemon. And the one up front is chocolate chai.
Oh my goodness. Christine, that is fabulous. How do you go about knowing what you want?
Style-wise, flavor-wise?
Let's go style first.
Style?
Are you coming in with ideas? Like,
Most people would come in with ideas. It's very helpful if you come in with ideas. You don't have to come in with a picture of the cake that you want and say, this is exactly what I want, but you come in and say, I like this look, I like this feel, I like this, I like this element of this cake or that element of that cake, and then we talk through it. It takes about 45 minutes. We get all the information, and then I help you put something together that suits you. I think as a couple, it should speak to the couple getting married. It shouldn't be a generic.
do us dudes get much say in any of that, or is it normally the
Some
guy?
do.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, if they want it, if they've got it. I always try to listen. If both people are present, I try to listen to both sides and make sure that I'm hearing what they're both saying. So I like to do it either online, telephone interviews or telephone consults. I can do them, but it's easier for me if I can see the people, whether it's through Zoom or in person.
And it is easier to come in with some ideas rather than not having anything, because it just takes you a little bit more to get to know them, to figure out.
Well, yeah,
exactly
unless I know you, it's hard for me to throw out ideas. But
is everything edible on these cakes?
yeah, so this one everything is edible. This is wafer paper.
So the one closest to me.
Yes, sorry, yeah. And then the one next to that, that's all rice paper. So there's a little bit of wire for some of the individual petals that are there, and that's edible, not the wire, but the rest is. And then the one beside that, those are wafer paper flowers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I try to keep it as edible as possible. I don't like to put fake things on the outside.
Do you love on the wedding day when they see it for the first time? Like,
I'm not there.
You're not there.
I'm not there.
But isn't that the satisfaction of them being able to see your creation?
Yeah, it is. But by the time they come in, I have delivered and I'm out of the way.
You're out of the way.
They have something else to focus on. They don't need to focus on me. But yeah.
Last year must have been.
Last year was
insane,
crazy.
right?
Last year was crazy.
Everybody was trying to get everything in.
Yep. They had dates they could. It was weddings every day of the week.
And what are we looking like for this year?
This year, it seems like it's leveled out a little bit, so it's back to what I would call a normal rhythm, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for weddings. And I think that it seems a bit more calm, right? It's a bit more calm. We can control it a little bit more.
Where are we? So we're the middle of March. If we're looking for summer, there's spaces for
I have a few
consults?
spaces here and there for weddings, and then but primarily in the fall is what I've got open a little bit now, and then I'm booking into 2024 at this point.
And then how would they reach out to you? What's the best way?
Just give us a call, send us an email, info@mollycake.ca. Give us a call, 905-631-9647, and or just fill out the form online. It's all there, and then we get back to you right away and set something up.
Do you ever get sick of cake?
Who gets sick of cake?
Which one you going for?
I'm going for the chai latte.
Chai latte?
Yeah.
Okay. You going that one? I'm going lemon. let's just eat all of this.
Don't tell
In
anybody.
front, in front
Don't
of
tell
the, in
anybody.
front of the crew. They've had enough cake and pie this week.
There you go.
One half hour left on Morning Live. We'll be back right after this. I'm going to this one. This is a big bite.
It's a big bite.